Give them hell!
Good evening, ladies and gents. Back with another Conquerors Blade video. This time around we're going to be making a tier list in preparation for the new season for the blue units. Now, made one of these a few seasons ago, haven't done one for the last couple of seasons, so I thought it was about time to do another one again. As ever, this is always subjective. I will give my best educational kind of knowledge and everything around these units, but you may not agree with some of them, you may agree with some of them. It's all subjective. This personally is what I think are the units that you definitely should be bringing into blues, and definitely that you should not be bringing into blues, and everything in between as well. As always, if you have not yet hit that subscribe button, please do so for all the latest and greatest Conquerors Blade content. Plenty more coming up in the next couple of weeks about the new season. Let's go straight into this then. So I have gone through and I have picked out all of the melee, all of the ranged, all of the cavalry for the blue units. Don't pay any attention to the doctrines and stuff on mine. This is just from a lot of kind of testing and playing around. I'm just going to be telling you the kind of units that you want to be aiming for if you have not got these already, so you can actually get ahead in the blue tier meta, which is the beginning part of the season. So Alchemist, very good healing unit, very useful in team pushes, in sieges, in fights like that, especially in the blues kind of meta. Not one I would say go for to begin with though, which is why I'm going to stick it into a B tier. It's one that is very good. If you haven't got anything else to kind of unlock, get them. If you've got other stuff to unlock, then actually get other stuff first. Exactly the same for the bagpipes as well. Very good support in team fights and everything like that. I would say though, there are better things to kind of aim for to begin with before you actually start unlocking either of these two support units. Civilian Militia, Coconut Boys, easily S tier. Very useful, very damage heavy, very good even past the blue tier meta as well. They are very good for breaking open shield kind of formations and doing a lot of blunt fire damage against stuff. Very useful. Now, these are the Sea Stag Deathliners. These are the mercenary muskets that you can pay silver for. I would say do not get. They are absolutely terrible. They are probably one of the worst units in the game by a long shot. The Javelins, again, the Black Dragon Javelins, very good unit. If you are looking at picking up a mercenary unit, I would say get the Martelatories first and then get these boys. These are very good as a blue tier Javelin unit. Again, the Black Dragon Pikes also going straight into A tier because they are really good. What the benefit of actually having the mercenary units are as well is you don't have to repair the unit kits, and they do give you a few bonuses after battle, which is very useful. Big shields are very good, especially in blue kind of meta, so I'm going to stick these into the A tier as well. I believe these are the Black Dragon ones. They are quite useful. Wouldn't go spending silver on them, so these would actually be between A and B, but I would say they're pretty much A because they are big heavy shields and they can take a lot of damage, and they are very useful. Conquerors, I'm struggling between S and A here. I'm struggling between S and A, and probably going to be A for the Conquerors because there is a better choice later on, which I will explain as we get there. Sea Stag, all the blue Demesne muskets. Now, if you're going to get muskets, I would say get these ones over the Sea Stag ones. Still, I wouldn't be aiming for these right at the start. Leave these right near the end before you actually pick these up. They're not great, to be honest. I forgot the name of these, but I'm just going to call them the Gladiator Boys that came in the Roman season. These are very good. Not as good as the Femras. But they are still a very good unit that once you learn how to play them, you can pick up a lot of points and a lot of kills with them, both hero and unit, very quickly. The Pikes, the Halberdiers, again, A tier, very good unit, very useful unit, especially cav heavy kind of teams, which the blue era isn't overly cav heavy. However, the reason they've gone into the A is because they still hold up against the purple units as well. I would say definitely look at picking up these Halberdiers. These archers, I think these are the incendiary archers. Any range, to be honest, I'm just going to stick into B, apart from one, which I will cover in a minute. They're alright, they're okay, especially in blue kind of era. They do a lot of damage, but anything past the blue unit meta, they suffer quite badly, so I wouldn't be really aiming to get these, to be honest. The ISGs, they're not ISGs, they're the blue Iron Cap Spearmen, so the big blue heavy shields again. Exactly the same reason why I've put the mercenary big shields in. They can take a lot of damage, they can soak up, they can bottleneck, and they can actually chop off kind of places that people can run to, so they're a very, very good kind of unit to pick up early doors. Jangjus, they are pretty decent. I'm struggling between A and B for these ones. They're probably going to go into B just because I think some of these, or all of these units, you are going to be better off picking up before you pick up these guys. However, they are very, very good. They are very, very useful if you have not got anything else to kind of unlock. Janissaries, I'm going to have to put into A. They are very, very good, and I've seen them actually played about a lot, even in the gold tier meta. They do a lot of damage, they just take a little while to shoot and everything. Their accuracy is very, very good though, especially if you've got good doctrines on them. They are a very good unit to pick up from, I believe it was season 3 or 4. Really, really good unit to pick up. The Corchins, I think they're called. Don't bother. Just don't bother with these. I would say actually they're probably going to go into D. They're not very good at all. They get slapped by everything. I wouldn't even bother. Monks, I'll go into probably the B tier just because they do a lot of blunt damage, and once you learn how to play them, they can counter a lot of stuff. Again, all this stuff is just more worthwhile picking up early doors. Namkhans, A tier, all day long. Such a useful unit, such a great unit, especially in blue meta as well. They pump out so much damage. People don't realise that a lot of the units in the blue meta have not got a lot of decent defense, and they suffer badly against the Namkhan, so I would definitely suggest you pick up some of these boys. Outriders, yeah, I'm going to stick these straight away. They are a very good, powerful unit, really, really useful unit to have going past the blue meta as well. I would say if you picked up the Ball Boys and the Outriders and didn't pick up anything else at this point, actually you're going to have a fairly decent time in the blue meta anyway, because these boys will pick up a fair amount of kills for you. Prefecture Archers, no, I'm just not even going to bother. Not even going to bother with them. You have such better choices over the Prefectures with the Incendiaries and with the Namkhans. Honestly, just don't even bother with them. The Pikes, A tier, easily. Any kind of pike is usually pretty high just because they're so useful at the minute. Obviously, they suffer a little bit against the big heavy shields, but everything else they do very, very well against. They can score a lot of damage very, very quickly. What I would say though is if you've already got the Black Dragon Pikes, don't pick up the Prefecture Pikes because they do exactly the same thing. Black Dragon Pikes and the Prefecture Pikes, actually, they are comparable in pretty much everything, but obviously the Black Dragon Pikes have a bit of an advantage because you haven't got to repair their unit kits, and they give you extra bonuses after the battle as well. Prefecture Guard, I think that's what they're called nowadays, straight into A tier, like really, really good. This is why I was struggling a little bit with the Conquerors, because the Prefectures are just so much better. They're so much more useful. The Conquerors are very, very good, don't get me wrong, but the Prefectures just kind of edge them out a little bit. I have done actual specific testing against both of these units, and every single time the Prefectures come out on top. Really, really useful. Now the Rattan Marksmen, I have been told are very, very good again. I haven't really witnessed or experienced that myself, but because of that I am going to put them into a B tier just because I think they're going to be more useful than the Demesne Arquebuses. Again, I wouldn't rush about unlocking these boys. You can unlock these on the unit tree. If you've got nothing else to unlock, then possibly, but I think everything above them is going to be a lot more useful, to be honest, so I wouldn't worry too much about them. Exactly the same with the Rat and Vipers as well. I am struggling. Probably going to put those into C because I think the Rat Marksmen are probably going to do a little bit better for you. The Selimikids, they are the only cavalry, melee cavalry in the blue meta. Obviously, you've got the Outriders, which you just need to get. You've got the Corchins, which just don't get, for the love of God. I'm probably going to put these into B though, so if you're really struggling to find units to unlock, actually these will serve you quite well in the blue meta. Past that though, once you go into purple, you will not play them again. They're not overly great, to be honest. Land Sharks or Land Schnecks, I really enjoy. I really personally think they're very good. That's why I'm going to put them into an A tier. I think they're a really good powerhouse pike unit. Very useful. I think if you get these, or if you get the halberdiers, I think you'll be having a lovely time, to be honest, especially in the blue meta, even into the purple meta as well. They still hold up a little bit in that meta as well. Squires, no, I'm just going to put into C. They're not a great unit. You're better off with Prefecture guards. You're better off with Conqueror. I would not even bother with the squires, to be honest. These guys, I can't remember who they are, so I'm just going to put them into D, because I genuinely cannot even remember what unit this is. I wouldn't even bother. Ephemeras, straight into S. Ephemeras are an utter, dirty, nasty unit, and they do so much damage. Once you learn how to play them properly, and you get them into a really good position, they will slay literally everything and anything. They can go toe to toe against most units, and again, you will be playing these past the blue meta, you will be playing these into the purple and the gold meta. Now, this last one, the latest pike one, this is going to come as a surprise to a lot of you, but I'm actually going to put this into the S tier. Now, bear with me. I have just been playing these yesterday and today, and I've literally, I still don't know how I've done it, but I scored a triple kill in very quick succession with these guys that were defending a gate. I have scored multiple double kills with these, even when I haven't been beside them micromanaging them. They are a very hard hitting unit, and there's a lot of them as well. If you really build up their damage, because they're doing blunt fire damage, they seem to do a lot of damage against stuff, and people are just not expecting it, and I think they're getting themselves caught out against them. Genuinely, I would have put these probably down into an A or B tier before, but after the last couple of days, they have been absolutely insane, and I would say they are going to be a very good unit to unlock very quickly. So, this is my blue tier unit list. Let me know your thoughts down below. Let me know if you have any wildly different suggestions or anything like that. Again, remember, this list is subjective. It is all about what I think personally you're going to have a better time kind of unlocking for a better time of playing. But if you have any different suggestions, if you think something should be here, there or anywhere, alright, just let us know down in the comments. If they only go up a tier or drop one tier, then it's not really too much of a discussion, to be honest. But if they say an S, one of these S tiers, you think they should be down into the D tier rank, then that's a bit of a discussion to be had, I think, and that will be done down in the comments. So please do let me know if you've enjoyed this video. Please do let me know if you found it useful. As ever, thank you very much for watching, folks. If you have not yet hit that subscribe button, please do so. Hit that like button, share this video around, and I hope to catch you out on the battlefield.